Hello, it's me again. I was just looking at today's local free paper, and unlike most days, there's nothing in it worth reading to you, you know. There's no hilarious obituaries to read out loud and laugh at, and there's no, bizarre antics of perverts running around loose out there and naked to read to you and laugh about, I guess today's paper ain't worth a shit, okay? Maybe tomorrow something horrible will be reported in it, something sick and perverted, That's what I read the paper for. I like to see sick shit about a man raped a dog or something, and the dog turned around and bit him. Now that's funny. But some people say that the computers and the internet will one day replace, the printed word, newspapers and stuff. But I don't think so, because even if there's nothing in the paper worth reading, the newspaper is good for one thing. Say you have a dog that misbehaves, you roll the newspaper up, and you beat the fucking dog with it. Now, you can't do that with a computer. I mean, you can't unplug your computer and just take it by the power cord and just swing it around and beat your dog with it. For one thing, you'd destroy your computer entirely, and for another thing, you'd kill your fucking dog, and that just wouldn't be cool. But anyways, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, today's source of news. Today I'm going over to Yahoo News, and I want to read you an article in the news, and it's called "Missing Matter Found in Deep Space." Washington. Astronomers have found some matter that had been missing in deep space, and they say it is strung along web-like filaments that form the backbone of the universe. How they know this shit, I don't know. The ethereal strands of hydrogen and oxygen atoms could account for up to half the matter that scientists know must be there but simply could not see. Blah, 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 blah. Scientists have long known that there's more matter in the universe that could be accounted for by visible galaxies, blah, 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 blah. We think we are seeing the strands of a web-like structure that forms the backbone of the universe. It's kind of like a spider web. The gravity of the spider web is what produced what we see. Now, that explains a lot, okay? That explains where things go when they disappear, alright? When you do a laundry, and you make sure you have like 5 pairs of white socks and 3 pairs of black socks in there, and when you're done with the laundry, you can't find one of the white socks, so you're stuck with one white sock and no partner to it. When I was in a preschooler, my mother took me to the Shriner Circus, and I had a box of Cracker Jacks there. And back then, they didn't have those cheesy little paper things for presents in Cracker Jacks. They had plastic toys, alright? Like a little plastic cowboy, on a horse or something. And they got a little blue man one time, little blue man. And I dropped my little blue man, and it fell underneath the bleachers, okay? It was a third-rate circus. I mean, the circus was so fucking piss poor that the elephants, the lions they all had scabs on their elbows, and, from laying there on concrete floors for so long. And the clowns, oh my God, they were disgusting. The clowns in that circus, whenever they bent over to hand out balloons to the little kids, they wore these cheap fucking clown suits, When you bent over, you could see the outline of their balls from the back view. And I used to look at them, and they'd bend over, and you could see, hairs sticking out of their chests, and sometimes like scars, from where they had like surgery one time. And clowns always repulsed me. But anyways, things you lost, things that disappear. and you look and look and look for them and you never find them. They expect us to believe that, they go and they're sucked up into space somewhere and go way out there to the edges of the universe and form together in strands. They expect us to believe that shit, and all the missing things in the universe wind up out there. Which brings me around to the subject of cobwebs. Have cobwebs that form like in the corners of your apartment or your home and in the corners down by the floor. I always wondered what cobwebs were, and people said, well, they're old remnants of spider webs, that collect dust. And I say, no, because I never see cobwebs shaped like spider webs. They're just like strands, and sometimes they're just hanging there and just blowing along. And one time I asked this, he was a schizophrenic guy, and I was talking about cobwebs to him, and he told me that cobwebs were like when you live in a place and you scratch your head, all these little molecules of dead skin become airborne and just float around, and one of them sticks to the wall, and then another one sticks to the one stuck to the wall, and pretty soon you have a whole strand of dead skin cells, just kind of hanging from the corners and strung one to the other. And if that's so, then there's always the danger that these cobwebs made up of little molecules of dead skin cells become like ropes of flesh, and they hang in the corners and they become flesh, and under the right conditions, now this is scary, they might become reanimated, and they might wait until someone's passing under and just reach down and go around somebody's throat and go pull them up into the cobweb and kill them, I did a video one time, a long time ago, about what are cobwebs. I've never figured out. I looked it up on the internet. It doesn't say what they are. But, the science really expect us to believe that whenever something goes missing, it just got sucked up into the edge of the universe and became part of some damn rope filament shit. That's bullshit. But if so, then they should send a big fucking rocket ship out there, and they could find all those things that just went got sucked up into the far reaches of the universe, and bring back everybody's fucking missing sock, and them keys that you lost and you never found, and those little toys you lost when you were a little kid, and things you drop on the floor and they fall under the table. You go under the table looking for them, and they're gone. They're just gone. What the fuck? They expect us to believe that? Scientists, man. They come up with all these weird fucking theories about things that can't be proved, and they get millions of dollars in funding, all right? And they say this is what is true, all right? And they ask for more money for grants so they can find other bullshit things and try to palm them off. What the hell does it matter? What the hell does any of this bizarre, way out there shit matter, It doesn't matter. I want my fucking little blue man back, and I want my fucking socks back that disappeared in the dryer. And what about those Easter eggs? When you have Easter egg hunts when you're a kid, and your mother colors a certain amount of hard-boiled eggs, and you hide them all around the house, and after the Easter egg hunt, there's 3 of them missing and you never find them, and you're worried the rest of your life that you're going to move something or adjust a picture on the wall, and a horrible rotten egg from about 5 years ago that was up there all that time is going to fall down and break and putrefy the whole air and make everybody gag because it's so rotten and black inside. Fuck all this shit they make up. They make up all this shit, and they expect us to believe it. And then they come around 5 years later and say, we were wrong, that's not true, this is true now. Like how old is the universe? Who gives a shit how old the universe is? I don't. Anyways, that's my spew for today. I said that's my spew for today. What do you want? More? Well, if you want more, tune in the next time for the Smerdley Show. Talk to you later.